श्रीगणेशाय नमः। नारद उवाच प्रणम्य शिरसा देवं गौरीपुत्रं विनायकं भक्तावासं स्मरेन्नित्यं आयुःकामार्थसिद्धये। प्रथमं वक्रतुण्डं च एकदन्तं द्वितीयकं तृतीयं कृष्णपिङ्गाक्षं गजवक्त्रं चतुर्थकं लम्बोदरं पञ्चमं च षष्ठं विकटमेव च सप्तमं विघ्नराजेन्द्रं धूम्रवर्णं तथाष्टमं नवमं भालचन्द्रं च दशमं तु विनायकम् एकादशं गणपतिं द्वादशं तु गजाननं द्वादशैतानि नामानि त्रिसन्ध्यं यः पठेन्नरः न च विघ्नभयं तस्य सर्वसिद्धिकरप्रभो। विद्यार्थी लभते विद्यां धनार्थी लभते धनं पुत्रार्थी लभते पुत्रान् मोक्षार्थी लभते गतिं। जपेद् गणपतिस्तोत्रं षड्भिर्मासे फलं लभेत् संवत्सरेण सिद्धिं च लभते नात्र संशयः। अष्टभ्यो ब्राह्मणेभ्यश्च लिखित्वा यः समर्पयेत् तस्य विद्या भवेत् सर्वा गणेशस्य प्रसादतः। इति श्रीनारदपुराणे सङ्कटनाशन नाम श्रीगणपतिस्तोत्रं सम्पूर्णं। श्रीगजाननार्पणमस्तु। शुभं भवतु, शुभं भवतु, शुभं भवतु. Dear student, we are going to study 10th standard algebra and geometry. I always recommend students to read the textbook thoroughly and then go to the solved examples and exercises given for practice. But I often observe that the students do not study the textbook thoroughly, and that's why they are confused, their concepts are not clear. So today we are going to read the textbook and then solve exercises. The first chapter is linear equations in two variables. So an equation which contains two variables, this is important, and the degree of each term containing the variable is 1 is called a linear equation in two variables. Now the general form ax plus by plus c equal to 0 is the general form of the linear equations in two variables, where a, b, c are real numbers and a, b are not equal to 0 at the same time. These people don't understand what is it. Now here, for example, let us go one by one. We want two variables. So if you see this first equation, there are two variables m and n. Okay. Second equation also there are two variables x and y. Third equation also there are two variables x and y. Here also you are finding two variables x and y, x and y. Here also you are having two variables x and y, and here also x, y, y means x and y. So we want two variables, so that condition is there. Degree of each term containing variable is 1. So here power of m is 1, power of n is also 1. So the second condition is satisfied. Here power of x is 2, and therefore this is not a linear equation. Okay. So is the equation a linear? You can say not, because here power of x is 2. Here power of x is 1, y is 1. Okay. Then 0x, 0y. So this is also power of x and power of y is 1, 1. Here also power of x is 1, power of y is also 1. And here power of x is not 1. Here if you say 1 upon x, if you say 1 upon x means x raised to minus 1. So power of variable is not 1. So this is not a linear equations in two variable. Here also you will find that power of x is 1, power of y is 1. So power of this term is 2, and this is not a linear equation. This type of equations are asked in 1 mark. Identify which of the following is a linear equation. So here they may be given like this. And let us read further. We want an equation which contains two variables. Degree of each term containing the variable is 1. then ax plus by plus c is equal to 0, or this you can write as ax plus by is equal to minus c. Ax plus by plus c is equal to 0 is same as ax plus by is equal to something. So these are of that type they are given. A, B, C are real numbers and A and B are not equal to 0 at the same time. This is important. One of them can be 0, but both are 0, then it is not a linear equation. So here you will find that the coefficient of m is 4, coefficient of n is 3. They are not 0 at the same time. So this is a linear equation in two variables. Here you will find that coefficient of x is root 2, coefficient of y is root 5. And therefore, this is a linear equation in two variables. Here, though coefficient of x is 0 and coefficient of y is not 0, so it is a linear equation, because what they are saying here, the coefficient of x and y, a and b are coefficient of x and y. So a, b, c are real numbers. So 0 and 6 are real numbers. And a and b are not equal to 0 at the same time. So both of 0, then it is not a linear equation. This is a linear equation, yes. Here also you will find that coefficient of x is not 0, coefficient of y is 0, no problem. And this can be written in the form of this also. This is two forms are there, ax plus by is equal to c, or ax plus by is equal to minus c, like that. So this is also a linear equation in two variables. This is not a linear equation because coefficient of the degree of x is minus 1. Here degree of xy is degree of x is 1, degree of y is 1, and therefore degree of xy becomes 2. So it is not a linear equation. Have you understood this? Now, simultaneous linear equations. Now here you will find that, sorry. You might have studied equation in one variable. So for example, if you are having, say, 5x is equal to 10. So you can say that if you divide both the sides by 5, you are getting 5 cuts. So x is equal to 2. So there is a solution for this equation. Not only that, there is a unique solution to this equation. But if you consider equations in two variables, say for example, x plus y is equal to 2. So if x is 1, y is 1, 1 plus 1 is 2. So 1 is a solution. If you say x is 3 and y is minus 1, so 3 and minus 1, if you add it, you are getting 2. If you are getting, say, 4 plus minus 2, that will also give you 2. So x is equal to 4 and y is equal to minus 2 is also a solution. So if you have one equation in two variables, it has infinite number of solutions. But when we are considering two equations, say for example, x plus y is equal to 2 and x minus y is equal to 0. You will find that for x plus y is equal to 2, there may be a number of solutions. For x minus y is equal to 0, there may be a number of solutions. But if one solution satisfies both the equations, then that is the equation, that is the solution for these two equations. So we call this as simultaneous linear equations. When two equations are considered together, they may have a unique solution. So when we think about two linear equations in two variables at the same time, they are called as simultaneous equations. So if you refer some old textbooks, the name of the chapter also you may find that, simultaneous equations. Last year we learned to solve simultaneous equations by eliminating one variable. So there are different methods how to solve simultaneous equations. So let us study what method we have studied. These solved examples also can be asked in board exam. So you are advised to study these simultaneous equations also, which are solved here, solved examples. Now first equation is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8. And second equation is 3x plus y is equal to minus 2. So in the solution what we do, This is solved by two methods. Let us see what two methods are there. So here, whatever equations are given, you should give them number. First is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8. You may give number example equation number 1. Second is 3x plus y is equal to 2. You may give the equation number 2. Now we are solving this by equating coefficients. Okay, so this method 1 they have not written, but here equating equating coefficients. This method is equating coefficients. So here you will find that here the coefficient of x was 5 and coefficient of x is 3. So they are not equal. Here coefficient of y is 3 and coefficient of y here is 1. They are not equal. So we want to equate the coefficient. So what they have done, multiplying both sides of equation 2 by 3. So this is equation 2. If we multiply this by 3, we are getting 3y, and here 3y is there. So you are getting coefficient of y is same. They may be either having same sign or different sign. Okay, but here it is different sign, minus and plus. We shall see. If same sign is there, what do we do? If different sign is there, what do we do? We shall see that. So here, multiplying both the sides of equation 2 by 3, we are getting 3 3s are 9x, y into 3 is 3y, and 2 into 3 is 6. And you should give a new number here. Equation number 3 is given. Now here, you have to do some operations on equation number 3 and equation number 1. So equation number 1 is brought down again. That is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 is written here. Okay. Now you will find that we have equated the coefficient of y, but here is plus 3 and minus 3. So if we add these equations, so minus 3y and plus 3y will cut. We are adding equation number 1 and 3. Adding 1 and 3 we are getting. So again they have shown here 5x minus 3y is 8 and 9x plus 3y is 6. So plus 3y and minus 3y, they are equal and opposite, they will cut. And 5x plus 9x becomes 14x. And 8 plus 6 is 14. So 14x is equal to 14 if you divide both sides by 14. So here 14 will cut. So 14 upon 14 is 1. So x is equal to 1. You got the value of one variable. Now you have to substitute this value. Substituting x equal to 1 in any equation you can substitute. They are substituted in equation number 2. You can substitute in any equation you will get. Equation 2 is 3x plus y is equal to 2. So here in equation 3x plus y is equal to 2. You are substituting value x is equal to 1. So 3 into x means 1 plus y is equal to 2. Now 3 into 1 is 3 plus y is equal to 2. Now if you bring this 3 to that side, this will become y is equal to 2 minus 3. Therefore y is equal to minus 1. And therefore solution is x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1. This is also written as, this is called as ordered pair. In a bracket you are writing x comma y. This is called as ordered pair. The ordered pair xy is equal to ordered pair 1 comma minus 1. The equality of two ordered pairs implies that the first element is equal to the first element. This means x is equal to 1 and the second element is equal to second element. So y is equal to minus 1. You may write separately as x is equal to 1, y is equal to minus 1, or you can write this as ordered pair xy is equal to ordered pair 1 minus 1. So this is the solution. Now let us study what happened. Now let us study method 2. Here again they have given first equation is 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x plus y is equal to 2. Now let us write value of y in terms of x. This is called as we are substituting a value of one variable in terms of the other variable. So here, first of all, what we do, given two equations, we can choose any one of them. Either equation 1 we can start with or equation 2. So they are saying let us write value of y in terms of x from equation 2. You will ask me why equation 2? There is no reason why equation 2. But here you will find that wherever the coefficient of a variable is 1, that is suitable for us in this method. If you are having 5x minus 3y is equal to 8 and 3x plus 2y is equal to 2, then both are same. But here you will find that the coefficient of y is 1 and therefore they are selected as the equation 2. So here we are having that 3x plus y is equal to 2. And we want y in terms of x. So this 3x is to be transposed to other side. So that become y is equal to 2 minus 3x. Okay. So y is equal to 2 minus 3x. This is our equation number 3. Now solving the given equation 1 and 2 is same as solving the equations 1 and 3. Because equation number 3 is same as equation number 2. It is in different form only. So to solve this, what we are doing, substituting this value of y in equation 1. From equation number 2, we have got the equation number 3, where we are having y in terms of x. And that value of y we are substituting in the other equation. The other equation is, this equation number 1 is 5x minus 3y is 8. So 5x is written to be as 5x, minus is as it is, 3 also as it is, and y is replaced as 2 minus 3x. This is in equation number 3. Now solve this. 5x remains 5x, minus 3 into 2 is minus 6. Yes, minus into minus 3x, minus minus become plus, 3 3s are 9x is equal to 8. Now here we are collecting the like terms, 5x and 9x becomes 14x, minus 6 remains minus 6 is equal to 8. Now we want the value of x. So those terms other than x. So this is other than x. It's minus 6. This is to be transposed to that side. So minus 6 will become plus 6. 14x is equal to 8 plus 6. So 14x is equal to 14. And now we are dividing both sides by 14. So this 14 cuts. So x is equal to 14 upon 14 is equal to 1. Substituting x is equal to 1. Now this value we can substitute in any equation. Okay. This value we can substitute in any equation. But you will find that this equation is most suitable for x, because value of x is already found out and now value of y is expected. So you can select that equation where y is alone. So here you will find that y is given in terms of x. Y is equal to 2 minus 3x. So if we substitute y is equal to 2 minus 3x, this equation we select, and if we substitute this value x is equal to 1 in this equation, we will find y is equal to 2 minus 3 into x means 3 into 1. That means y is equal to 2 as it is minus 3 into 1 is 3. 2 minus 3 is minus 1. And therefore x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1 is the solution.